How's it going, everyone? Happy Saturday. It's not really Saturday right now as I'm doing this. It's Friday, getting ready to go on to Friday evening. So here shortly, technically, the Sabbath will be beginning. Right? That's just one thing we need to talk about, right? Just or think about. We don't have to keep discussing that all the time, right? But just one of the many things to think about, and it's the truth, and I don't want to come off on anything I'm saying anytime on any of my videos that I'm holier than thou, because I'm not, and I know it, right? And this whole Saturday thing, it's a work in progress for me, myself. I tell people about it, and it's not like I don't understand what the issues are or whatever. We're also deprogramming ourselves from years of what we have learned, what years of being programmed into a certain mindset, and that and one of those things is the Sunday Sabbath, kind of thing there. And I myself have, it's a struggle sometimes. I don't realize I end up doing whatever, even something simple like, I forgot to get something, now I stopped by the store today, and that's not right, because now I'm making somebody else also do some work, right? But anyway, so today I'm doing this for hopefully I'm trying to get my stuff properly organized here, and but so by the time it gets up, it'll be Saturday. But this way, hopefully it's all edited and loaded up and all that before Saturday, so I'm not doing it on Saturday, right? So that's technically, that's qualifying as doing some work, right? Unless I'm doing, I guess this would be all right if I'm talking about godly things, proper, that we need to know. And that's just, I guess, something I'm chatting about today is the, more things on the, I'm not thumping on Christianity, but there is Christianity, a lot of Christians, and I'm not acting like I'm better than any, but because, like I said, we're programmed. We're from years and years of programming that of our beliefs. And so my thing is, I've been here for a little while now, rock bottom, right? Just like all my faith in God directing me where I need to go, and I'm not going to discuss all that completely, but I'm not like doing anything that might try to put God in the spot, but I'm just saying these are the directions I'm going. All right. Man, yank my arm off Whiskey when he sees these squirrels, right? But these are the directions I'm going, and I'm inviting everyone to follow me, and my stuff, what I'm doing here, not that anyone has to do anything particularly exactly what I'm doing, but if you follow along, you'll see the path I'm taking and the direction and how I'm exiting the world. Come out of the tents of Korah, right? And come out of Babylon, come out of the world. God is calling us out of the world because the time is up, and we need to make these decisions. And a lot of people don't like to hear it, and I'm, so one of the battles that we all face, but one of the battles I'm facing as, I guess, a creator, right? And and I've noticed this from, you gain wisdom by taking a step back and keeping your mouth shut for a minute, and just analyzing everything. And anyone that knows me knows I analyze every damn decision I make, right? And you analyze, but take a minute when you need to understand what's gone wrong. You got to take a minute and analyze what this and that, right? And so, and that's what I've done, on a lot of things. And the thing is, I'll call out anything. I call a spade a spade. That's how it is. I call a spade, and I call things just how it is, how I see it. And it doesn't mean I'm perfect. It doesn't, but I do look at my own self, but I don't have to call out publicly my own stuff. Sometimes things I talk about is me reflecting on things I've learned about my own self and stuff too, right? That's not, the point is, I'm seeing things how they are, and people don't like to hear it. So one of the battles we face is, for like my website and now YouTube and, some of my, I guess Facebook stuff and, social media stuff has always been for a long time now, right? Algorithmed out, or, whatever, shadow banned, however you want to say it. When the more stronger your message is that is, mostly correct, they will, with the truth, pointing out the truth, they will, and it's been going on longer than people realize, they'll fight like hell to keep you unnoticed, right? And your, proper messages unheard. So one of the things hold on, sorry, but so we face these algorithms, right? Especially content creators understand this stuff, or truthers, right? You fighting these algorithms, but we're fighting algorithms also of the mind and heart, and this is true. I'm fighting algorithms of mind and heart, because I'll release videos, talk about certain things, and people will get hurt, butt hurt or whatever, hurt feelings, and it don't matter what side you're on or how righteous you think you are. I know people that are supposedly badasses that are the same exact way, and because I offend people, and it's not on purpose. I'm not here to offend no one. But if you take it back and you read through the Bible and understand the story of Jesus, it's the same way, and he said the same thing. He wasn't here to offend. He's here to, lead you properly to heaven, and he is the way to that, right? I'm not here to and I'm not, ever trying to put myself on that level, right? But with Jesus, I'm a follower of Jesus, right? And learning every day, and I ask him to guide me, and whatever, right? And the thing is, and I'm not saying even anyone, a lot of stuff I talk about is not necessarily about Christianity, right? And it's not, all the subjects that are about that, but it's still, I offend people because I point out the truth, and this is the truth. There's people that's known me from the past that, you even hardly talk to anymore or whatever, but I'm saying issues from that, people would get offended, butthurt or whatever about certain things, especially when it came to 9/11 and stuff, right? But now that all the facts have come out, and a lot of certain things I would say about just our nation, right? And people would get offended, and not just our, just all different things in life, right? But then it comes to pass that it was right, and I'm not here to offend no one. I'm not here to say I'm better than anyone. I search myself out all the time, and when you relieve all the noise, right? And that's what I've done, and it's not always easy for anyone. I understand, and it's been rough, and there's a lot of people that can't handle it to go the way I have done it, right? But I really was kind of forced into this choice. But at the same time, I took it as time to try to hear God, and you got to get rid of all the noise around you, all the media, all the social media, all the music, all the TV, just some quietness. Me and whiskey takes a lot of time. We go out in the quiet, right? And but you have to analyze everything, and I talk about this things, and people get offended, right? And I'm not here to offend, and I'm not, as I said, I'm not, I know I'm not, a lot, I search my own self out, right? And a lot of people are afraid to do that. A lot of people are afraid to face their own demons. And this is true, male and female alike, just, especially this, the way we've been programmed. So I'm, like I said, I'm fighting algorithms of the heart and mind with my videos. I'm fighting on one end the system that tries to make sure it's drowned out. But then the people that do hear it, there's people that, oh man, once I do hit a certain subject, then they unsubscribe and or unfollow, whatever, stuff like that. And I'm not here to offend no one. And if someone sees something different than them, that's what the comments are for. Let's have a good, proper discussion about things or whatever. But, and as always, I'm not better than anyone. And there's certain things I call out. Well, it don't mean that my sins are any better than theirs, right? I'm just, look, here it is. Do you want to get on the path of this stuff that's right? And do you want to escape this fake ass world and all this nonsense bullshit that's been going on? Or do you want to be like everything else? Do you want to be a part of the system, or do you want to escape it? Do you want to exit the world, exit Babylon, come out of Tensakura, And I'm certainly not saying, oh, drop any religious shit you're doing or whatever. You gotta, I offer some insights, but I'm not here to say I'm a religious teacher or nothing like that. I'm just saying, when it comes to searching ourselves out and looking at this world for what it is, people get offended with certain subjects I talk about, and it's because, whatever, I'm not here to offend no one. It's all about the truth. And, if, it don't matter what it's talking about, whether it's politics, personal matters, religion, I call out, society. It affects all of us, and a lot of us are just afraid to see it. A lot of us are afraid to search ourselves out and see how even though we have moral values in our mind, and we think we're proper on certain things or in the right on certain things, we refuse to realize how we're letting what society has programmed us with, our minds and hearts, that algorithms now from that society has instilled into us. And we don't want to realize that we're a part of this stuff as well. When I say something that, it's not always, sometimes I say something that hits, whoever it is at the proper time. Sometimes it's me sitting here before I'm in thought and searching myself out, and I offend myself. I don't want to face that, but I'm going to have to, right? And we're all going to have to. It's better that we do it now. And, in like different matters, and, like I had a couple of different friends, reach out to me. Hey, you watch, you need to be careful on how you speak about the feminist stuff and certain things like that, and women's stuff, and because you don't want to chase off your female followers. I feel like all of my followers, subscribers, or anything else should be strong enough, right? Strong enough, thick-skinned enough, and to understand, and smart enough to understand where I'm coming from, and to, if I say something that offends you, if you truly feel I'm wrong, make proper use of the comments, and let's get down to that, and maybe it'll inspire another video to fix that or further expand on what I was saying. Sometimes we don't get everything out we're trying to say, and so sometimes it comes out wrong, right? But anyways, and if that be the case, that somebody gets offended because my view on certain thing, and I'm not about having just female subscribers, you know, right? And or male subscribers, you know, it's all people, right? I appreciate all my subscribers, and you know, we're all on the path of righteousness, or hopefully, right? We're all together. We all help each other be better, right? I'm not the smartest, wisest man in the world, by no means, you know, but we gotta just reflect on things. But we gotta quit being offended about everything. You know, you take my video that I just released about the Harley Davidson stuff. Look at that crowd, really. And you know, and who am I to? That's my crowd, right? I suppose, right? Technically, or used to be, right? Traditionally. But look at it, what it's become. And you know how many supposed badass bikers want to try to call me out, and if we're here having a conversation, you know, they'd be getting offended because a bunch of you became little bitch asses, right? And you know, you don't know what it's really about, and you sell out. Harley Davidson sold out, right? A lot of their followers are going to continue to follow them and sell out, because that's how society is. It don't matter what your hobby is, or what your interests are, you know, what group of people you like that have the same interests. It's all infiltrated anymore these days. All of it. It's become part of the world, come out of the world. And that's what, you know, stop being so offended, right? We can't be. It's, you know, I'm just here to, I'm on a path to make myself better, to try to get to the proper place. And I'm only here when I talk about certain things to help anyone else. And I'm not calling anyone out. It's like you search your own self out. I'm not here saying you personally, whoever's watching, is you gotta do this or that or whatever. I'm just, if I say something that you fits, you know, tell it to yourself and then talk to God about it, right? Take an honest look at it, because you know, we're not going to get nowhere that way. But you know, that's one of the battles I'm fighting with stuff I'm doing, is the systematic algorithms, and then also the algorithms that's been placed within the minds and hearts, right? And you know, I don't know, we all need to be better people, right? You better knock it off. You better knock it off. All right. Slow down. So anyway, yeah, we should just consider our own selves, and stop being afraid to face this stuff, right? Stop being so offended about everything. And before you do, if you got a right to be offended, that's one thing. But before you do, search yourself out, you know, and you know, and also consider how you are offending others, right? Your own self. Anyways, have a great Saturday. Consider realizing that it is the Sabbath. And otherwise, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment, and every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See ya.